Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Shield Hero. It has returned for a new season. Season 4, Episode 1 is what we are on. If you don't know, I've reacted to all three seasons on my channel. They date back pretty far at this point to the first season, of course. I think I've watched all of the seasons while they aired, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, I think so, anyway. So yeah, if you, I don't even know what year it first came out, but I enjoy this show. It's not my favorite show, I will say that, just to give you guys a heads up. It definitely has some of those harem cliches that I don't care about as much. The story feels a little disjointed, where like sometimes we take these like detours that maybe they'll be very important later. And don't get me wrong, I loved like Ostorai and all that with the tortoise and all that, but the tortoise felt like such like a sidetrack where it was like, oh, the waves are on hold while we do this, you know? It just felt so much like you're playing a game and you're like, all right, the main quest, we're just gonna put that aside for now and you're gonna go do some side quests and everything. But we've had some crazy stuff with the whole like falling into the prison and stuff like that, like the prison dimension with I think the girl's name was Kizuna. If that's not the name, that's the name I have written down, and I think that might have been what it was. With her like story about trying to kill herself and everything, but like couldn't do it and all that. She was a really cool character. Um, and then we had like Raftalia. So keep in mind, guys, I haven't rewatched it. I think last season I rewatched season 1 and 2, and then watched season 3. This time I haven't rewatched anything, so whenever season 3 aired, that's the last time I've seen this show. So I'm trying to keep things straight in my head. I read like a little recap of things that happened in season 3, and then I was skimming through my notes that I take as well to help remind myself. So a lot of it's kind of crazy because if some of these things feel like they're multiple seasons, but they're not. Like it felt like the tortoise thing was like an entire season. But yeah, so anyway, Raftalia is now like the she's not the katana hero, right? She's like a vassal wielder, I believe. I never wrote it down, but she does have that like katana wielder power, which like I said, I don't think it's a hero. I'm pretty sure it's a vassal weapon, but maybe we'll get corrected on that. And I think we had like the whole dragon stuff too. We had Atla and Foal and all that. Those two characters come in. Um and we had this whole like dragon storyline too, that once again that was another like little random derail. It felt like at the end of the season they just like threw it in there. And then I think we ended it with the last thing I've written down was Q10 low assassins. So I think these assassins came in, if I'm not mistaken, did they take Raftalia? Or did they like fight them off at the very end? But I wonder if we're going to be dealing with that. I can't remember. Maybe they'll do a little bit of a recap for us. But anyways, without further ado, we'll talk more as we proceed. If I watch this episode and I feel super lost, maybe I'll try to take the time to rewatch all three seasons again, or I'll try to watch a more thorough summary. I just kind of skimmed a little bit of info that it told me about season 3 and stuff. But maybe there's like a YouTube video that summarizes season 3 very well, and I can watch that instead. But uh, but yeah, we'll just watch and see how it goes. So we're gonna jump into this, guys. We're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. All right. There's a whole Phoenix thing too. I don't think we ever did. We ever fight it? Oh shit! All right, recap us a little bit. Thank God. Mm-hmm. No, I have Siltvelt written down. That's why I wrote that down, I guess. Okay, we have not defeated the Phoenix. I was like, I don't remember fighting the Phoenix, but maybe I'm crazy. Hmm. What was her name again? She was the one with the whole dragon story, right? I think it was, maybe? She was like raised. Oh, she's gonna get sick, maybe. Cold. Uh oh. Wait, why is she here? What? Melty, that's right, that was her name. Yeah, that's very coincidental. Oh, Vittoria. Oh. Vittoria was the... Wasn't she the big birdo? Hmm. Damn. New class. Okay. So we're gonna have Vittoria's shit on hold. Opening. Let's go. Season 4. The King. Hmm. Yeah, he was like the staff hero that got revealed. Can she just not exist anymore? I don't want bitch anywhere in my stories. Atla. Cool. Song's not too bad. Ren really came into the story, right? Like, he's like big time a part of the camp and everything now. Whoa. Okay, so Raptalia wasn't, like, taken or anything, but it's, he's going to, like, deal with the situation so they don't send more assassins, right? Oh, wait. What? Wait, is this before, or were they just flying here? Okay, maybe they just were flying here. I thought they were already flying to where they were trying to get to. Sorry. Okay. I forgot about the whale lady. Seems like a really mean thing to say. Getting pretty strong. Just gonna poke you with my power. Damn. I probably have her name written down somewhere, but I don't remember it. Oh, I forgot. Can't remember names, sorry. Bow Hero guy is with us too. What are you gonna do to help that? Sorry. That was inappropriate of me. The way she talks is crazy. There's so many characters in this show now, it's so hard to keep up with all the names. So it's gonna take me a bit to get back into it, guys. I apologize. What? Is he attacking the wrong people? Oh my god. I don't want to die to some weirdo. Were they even evildoers? Oh my god. I hate that guy. I know he's doing better and he's fighting for us now. I still don't like him. She can tell the difference in wood. They're bringing in attention. Oh. Oh, this area really admires the shield hero, right? If I remember correctly. When he listed off the names of their party, they must have said her name too. I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is the Quinlow or whatever. They don't seek the throne. Is that bitch or something trying to... I mean, she has ears, but I don't know if, like, you can do that shit with magic or something, I don't know. Maybe I just don't trust red-haired women in this show. Or at least that shade of red. I trust Raftalia, of course. Oh. Are they escorts? Oh, they're centaurs. I swear to God, if it's bitch again stirring up trouble and that's why this is all happening, I'm so done with that fucking lady and her storyline. Hmm. What? I don't remember that line. I don't know if we were ever told that. What? Hmm. Rafchan. I wonder. I don't truly believe like him catching a disease or whatever. I have a feeling like that was her trying to like stop something. I don't know. Werner. Philo's name is Philo. Sedina. All right. All the princesses that want to form your harem. I don't know. No, this seems. Oh, they're not allowed. All right. Wait, is that throne for him or is that? I mean, they said a god or a king. Interesting. Okay. Until today. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 wait. I'm not gonna try to write these down yet. Man, they really worship him. Yep, of course. He's got other shit to deal with. Uh-oh. Hmm. Oh. Let's not do that. I wonder what happened with the previous Shield heroes that make them so loyal. Hmm. I suppose it could ruin the image. Is stuff really, like, on the balance that much? Hmm. Sabina. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't want to be too far from them. Definitely seems like things are in the balance here. Hmm. They seem very much trying to be polite, but also trying to be controlling. I don't know. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Jeez. She's so carefree. Hmm. Who might you be? Okay. Another representative? Damn. What a thing to say. He just didn't answer the question and left. Okay. See you. I like how perceptive Naofumi is. Interesting. First time seeing a couple people that might be sus. Mm-hmm. Alright, we got some political shit to deal with. Oh, poor Philo. She's like, I just want to eat. Very dramatic looking off into the distance. Yeah. Alright. That is it, guys, for episode 1. We're back in. It was good. Obviously, I mean, this show has always been, like, a slow burn. It's nothing, like, insane in the first episode. I've been watching a few shows recently that are just, like, they even start off insane in the first episode, you know? So I gotta get back into the groove of some, you know, I don't want to say lesser anime, but just like the way that the show's styled, I should say. But no, I mean, I liked it. We kind of had like a little bit of recap, getting us back into the world, seeing some of the characters, and reminding us of, you know, a lot of like the newer characters showed up real quick. You know, like Sedina, who's on the newer side. With we had Galeon and the girl that I never saw the name, but she was the one Windia, I think, was her name. So a lot of these characters coming in, but we also had like someone who we haven't seen in a while, Fitoria, also showing up, having a request from Naofumi, but he's busy, so he said like, hey, I'll get to you, just give me some time to deal with this situation. And she was like, I hope you don't regret it. So I wonder if it's something like serious and timely. We'll have to wait and find out. But Fitoria did help out Melty and Philo reduce their level, but gave them a lot of stats. So I wonder if that's something that could happen to Naofumi. I feel like that could be very useful, but maybe it doesn't work the same for a hero as it does for the normal people of this world. I'm not sure. But yeah, we had that warning from the Queen, which was interesting, of saying, like, in Siltvelt they'll try to, like, form a harem with, like, the princesses and stuff like that with you, and then you'll get, like, sick and, I don't know what that was about. I don't know, like, I wouldn't doubt the harem thing happens, right? But I wonder if that was her trying to, like, steer him away from, like, doing anything here with, like, the girls. But I don't know. Or maybe there's, like, something that affects humans. It just seemed, the way she did it seemed, like, over dramatic in a way that wasn't real, right? Like, you know, it almost seemed like she was faking it. So, we'll have to see what's going on with that. But yeah, we're now here in Siltvelt, the demi-human city that worships the shield hero as a king or a god. And we have these races that seem to have their own motives, you know, like whatever Werner is up to is like, you know, is honoring him like he's a god, but yet is limiting his movements, not granting his requests right away, seemingly trying to manipulate him in various ways. So I definitely think there is a power struggle going on in this country. I do think that not everyone worships the shield hero in the same way, and they all have their own ambitions. It could be even more than one faction, because we have Werner with whatever he's up to. Um, we have the people they tease that don't like the shield hero, it seems like. And they were saying, like, oh, that's just a plague that we need to purge from our, country, kind of thing. But then we have, like, whatever's going on with Jiralis and everything, which seems like it could be either maybe he's, like, one of the factions that doesn't like the shield hero, or, maybe it's just a third entity gaining power and trying to make moves and all that. But they're trying to keep him here as long as they can. I wonder how much time they're gonna buy before he can finally move on. I wonder if, like, there's gonna be something big that happens here, and this is gonna be, like, the first half of the season. Because, like, sometimes these seasons are split, like, half and half of, like, what happens. So I wonder if, like, the first half is gonna be what goes on here, and then the second half is dealing with the cute and low stuff. But we'll have to see. I'm really worried that just that smile reminded me of a manipulative bitch smile, and when I say that, I'm sure you guys know if you watch the show, but the character who has been renamed bitch, with, like, it's either her, like, given name is bitch and then her adventurer name is slut, or it's the other way around. I can never remember which one's which, but I might have written it down. I have, like, when I rewatched the show, I took notes on, like, a lot of the things, and I think I did write, okay, no, I just wrote down slut, I think, oh wait, no, Malty's name is bitch, and adventurer name is slut. Okay. Hey, I was right. I got it. But okay. Yeah, like, I don't know if she has some kind of magic that gave her those ears. If so, I don't know how she, like... If it is her, I don't know how she knows that Raftalia's, like, heritage or whatever is that of, like, some kind of royalty that could threaten that crown, and she's using that as... It does seem right up bitch's alley to have, like, manipulate the current emperor into sending these assassins just because she wore an outfit that looks like a ceremonial outfit or whatever from their country, and that meant she was, like, trying to steal the throne. Like, that definitely seems like some kind of bullshit line that bitch would come up with. But we'll have to see. I don't know if that's what is really happening, or if this is just me stereotyping a, similarly red-haired woman who is maliciously going after our main character for whatever reason. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to say. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to whatever this arc and political stuff that's happening, how all that goes. I do really love how Naofumi is, like, he's good at reading the room and playing that, like, politician, or maybe not even playing politician, but, like, avoiding playing politician. Like, he can tell when people are manipulating him into doing something, or being suspicious and stuff. He's not like some anime protagonists are a little more naive to the stuff, and they end up falling into mistakes that then we need to take time to solve. Whereas sometimes Naofumi just immediately avoids them, which I think is pretty cool in some regards. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below. Should be popping up on the screen. And I'll see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.